Hello everyone, myself Suman from 8th SEM Department of CSC, Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today we are going to learn about Raspberry Pi in IoT, which means Internet of Things. Now we'll go to direct introduction to Raspberry Pi. That is Raspberry Pi. It is a credit card sized computer developed by the Raspberry Pi Foundation. It was created to promote teaching of basic computer science in school and developing countries. The Raspberry is a versatile device that can be used for various projects such as robotics, home automation, and gaming. Where we can observe in the figure the introduction of Raspberry Pi, which you can see here. And the next move hardware layout. In this Raspberry Pi consists of a system on chip, that is SOC, SOC processor. The RAM, USB ports, HDMI outputs, and GPIO pins were used here. And it has a micro SD card slot for storage, a power input for charging, and a 3.5 audio jack for audio output. The GPIO pins allow users to connect the sensors, motors, and other peripherals for project development. Here we can observe the diagram which are present in the screen. There is the hardware layout. However, the layout was constructed. We can realize the by seeing a diagram which are present on the screen. And we next move to operating system. This operating system, the Raspberry Pi supports various operating systems including Raspbian, which based on the Debian, and Ubuntu and Windows 10 IoT Core. Raspbian in the recommended OS for beginners as it is optimized for the Raspberry Pi hardware. Users can download and install the OS onto a micro SD card to boot the Raspberry Pi, where we can observe the instrument device which are presenting on the screen. That is Ubuntu. So and we move next to initial configuration. After initialing the OS, users need to configure the Raspberry Pi by setting up the network connection, language, and time zone. The Raspberry Pi can be accessed remotely using SSH, which called a secure shell, for a command line access. Users can also enable the VNC, is the virtual network computing, a server for a remote desktop access, where you can observe the figure which was shown on screen, which was displayed here. In that IPv method, we have that subnet and the address and the gateway and the name of servers. And we move to next. There is a programming languages. The Raspberry Pi supports various programming language including Python, Scratch, Java, and the C and the C++, so on. For this all are Raspberry Pi that is supporting of programming variously, and the Python is widely used for Raspberry Pi project due to its simplicity and versatility. versatility. For the Raspberry Pi, where Python is the most useful uh, because which uh, because it was in the way of simplicity and more versatility. The next, Scratch. It is a visual programming language that's suitable for beginners and young learners. Where for the beginners and the young learners, and these are for this sc- Scratches. It is a most best option for program learning of that Raspberry Pi. And what is Python? Where we can observe the figure which was shown on the screen. What is Python used for that data analytics, programming applications, game developments, search engine optimizations, language development, web development, data visualization, artificial intelligence. For so on, you can use the Python. Next, move to programming IDs. IDs. A user can write and run code on the Raspberry Pi using integrated development environments IDEs such as Tony, Tony, Gene, and Scratch. Scratch. With Tony is a beginner-friendly Python IDE with features like code completion and debugging. And the Gene is a lightweight IDE that supports multiple programming languages and future syntax highlighting, which can observe the code which was shown on the above screen, which was represented. And then just we move to GPIO programming. In this GPIO, it is abbreviation is a general purpose input or output and output pins on the Raspberry Pi can be controlled using the programming languages like Python and C languages, where users can interface with the sensors, LEDs, motors, and other electronics using their GPIO's pins. Libraries like RPI, GPIO for Python provide easy access to GPIO functionalities, which were represented on the screen, which we can observe you, which was shown detailedly in the figure, which was represented on screen. And we move to next one. This project examples. Raspberry Pi can be used for a variety of projects such as building weather stations, home automation systems, or retro gaming console. Users can create custom projects using sensors, cameras, displays, and the more peripherals. Online communities like the Raspberry Pi forums and Reddit provide project ideas and support for Raspberry Pi enthusiasts. And these are the examples. Next, we move to resource and documentation. In this, the Raspberry Pi Foundations provides extensive documentations and the tutorials and projects on their websites. Users can find resources on setting up the Raspberry Pi programming projects and troubleshooting common issues. That common issues are troubleshooting and common issues are facing several times in the project. Online forums and communities offers additional support and guidance for Raspberry Pi users. And we move next to that final conclusion. Raspberry Pi is a powerful and affordable tool for learning programming, electronics, and creating innovative projects. With its versatility and community support, the Raspberry Pi is suitable for beginners and experienced users alike. Start your Raspberry Pi journey today that and unleash your creativity with this amazing platform. Is that Raspberry Pi cluster. Finally, we have seen that conclusion. Thank you.